I'm Rick. Today I'm going to do a video on stuffed peppers. I decided to do it outdoors. You know, I did one, I guess, a few weeks ago with soft-shell crabs outdoors at my daughter's house. You know, but this, I don't have the dogs here this time. But what I do have is the air conditioner right near me going on. Its temperature is like close to 100. I don't know, I'm sweating like crazy. I was going to wear a hat, but I'm afraid the hat would just fall off. Anyway, so, all right, we'll see what happens. So I got these peppers here. And first thing I want to do is I want to cut it in half. Actually, what you need to do, they have this, you know, the stem here, right? So what I try to do is cut it completely down, all right? So, you know, some people, what they do is they cut it around the side and then they put a cap in it. Why waste it, all right? So let's see what we can do here. Is this knife sharp enough? Here we go. Check that out, look at that. All right, so I'm going to clean all the inside of this out, right? And then I'm going to stuff it with chopped meat and breadcrumbs and rice. My favorite, you know, this minute rice stuff. You throw in the microwave for about a minute, and you know what you do is just take off the lid, throw it in the microwave, boom, it's done. I've been hearing a lot of people still don't have microwaves, and they're afraid of microwaves. Come on, grow up. It's the easy oven. I mean, it works fast. I mean, I do a lot of things. I pre-cook in the microwave. Not really, but actually chicken on the grill. Cook it for a little bit, and then throw it on the grill and cook it. So, you know, actually what it's doing is heating inside. So, all right. Anyway, here we go. All right. So let's just cut this out. All right. I'm going to have bees here and flies here. I think, do flies like pepper? I don't know. They like anything, you know. And I still didn't spray. Last time I didn't spray because I was afraid of the animals getting, you know. But, all right, so here we go. Just clean this out, right? Like so. And do the other guy, the same thing. Just cut around the stem, right? And then just cut this out. And just peel it out. Okay, look, it's right there. So what you're going to do is load it up with, you know, the chopped meat and the rice, and then put it in the. I'm actually going to put it into the grill here, and I'll cook it in the grill. So we'll see what happens. I do a couple of others. I may just throw it on in the grill, and what we can do with this is peel them and put them in oil and parsley and put them in the jar. Good, it's good. I kind of remember a story. My father-in-law was like, he liked peppers. He was the one who taught me how to do this. And he told the story about when he was a young kid, he was living in Rome. And he was learning how to become a tailor. So they would work or apprentice 6 days to 7 days, whatever. And one Sunday, they got off. So it's during the time of La Duce, Rosaline, right? So he's there, and they're walking around, and they saw some farm, and they went into the hen house, and they stole a couple of eggs. So my father-in-law did his. He cracked it, and he drank it, you know, before the Rocky movies, right? Funny thing about it, his cousin who was with him, his name was Rocco. All right. So, but Rocco says, you know what I'm going to do? He said, tonight I'm going to take it, and when I'm going to go in there downstairs in the kitchen, and I'm going to make a scrambled egg. Well, it's just fine, you know. He said, Dick took care of mine. He drank it. So Rocco puts his egg in his pocket. So they're walking around Rome, and all of a sudden they're in the piazza, right? And they see people coming from all over, and they go, what's going on? They look up, and Mussolini was at the window, and he was standing there doing his thing, right? And everybody came, and they get closer and closer, and Rocco's going, no, 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 and they squash his egg. So Rocco winds up getting a scrambled egg in the pocket. But my father-in-law must have told me that story 100 times. And every time he did it, he laughed, and he would add something else to it, or it was like a fun time, you know. And eventually he made it to the United States, and anytime he would have an egg, he would always tell that story about that, which was kind of cool. I have some chopped meat here. You can see this this chopped meat. Actually, I could show you probably in here. Here it is. So what I do is I'm going to put rice in here. All right. So I have this minute rice, which is kind of cool. And what you do is you take the lid off, and you put it in the microwave for a minute, and it's done. And actually, I cheated it, and I did one already. All right, so it's in here now. All right, so get some parsley, and I have some parsley on it here. So what I'm going to do with it is trim it. You know, cut it and put it in. There's bees. They're back. All right. Like I said, I did a video at my daughter's house about a few weeks ago outdoors, and there were a lot of flies. And then I found out why. I was doing fish. Okay, that's what they like, right? I thought they go for sweet, like. Anyway, all right. So this is what I do. I just trim it like this, right? And just put a lot great about it. It's fresh parsley. I have some herbs here. I'm growing this. What is this? This oregano. All right, and I have some thyme. I have some English and German thyme. I was trying to figure out what the difference between the two was. I don't know. And then I got some rosemary, and I got some, you know, I have some rosemary thyme, right? This is it, all right? The mint, so you can have some mojitos. I mean, I got a neighbor who lives next door. Every night we kind of like, we'll sit there and we'll have a little shot to cool off the day. A rough day, you know, we sit on his deck and drink some mojitos. But I do a lot to espresso with Sambuca. I like espresso, you know. I like Sambuca too. You know. All right. Anyway, so here's a bunch. All right. I cut it up. Okay, so I got this knife, and I mix it up. Why you have a knife? Because I don't have a fork. I don't have a spoon over right here. So that's a good reason, right? All right. Okay, we're mixing this up, all right? What else are we going to put in here? Well, we have some granulated garlic. So it's granulated garlic. I got some salt. It's a ball jar that my wife took the lid from the salt, and she put it on here, and we got a, that's kind of cool, right? I have some other good stuff here. I have some oregano here, right? Yeah, I got some oregano. Do that. Trim some of the oregano in there. It's a little bit of thyme, right? Actually, what they do at the time is you're supposed to just move it, hold it this way, and just slide them down like that. Just hold them and just let them come down. All right, that's pretty good. Meantime, I should turn this barbecue on. And I'm going to take these peppers that I have here, and I'm going to stick them in here. Right? And let them roast away. And you know what? Believe it or not, this is from my garden. This came out really great. That was like really cool. And I got one of these other hot ones. So these hot peppers, I'm putting them in there too. And so I should put some oil into this. Put oil in the pan here, and vegetable oil. That's what I'm sticking in here. And then I have some regular olive oil, and I'm going to mix it in this mixture here. Kind of think it's kind of cool, and let's help it out a bit, and let's put some breadcrumbs in there. I'm not like big fan of breadcrumbs, but in this case, I think I'm going to need it. So we put some breadcrumbs in here. I get this again from my local grocery store here. Great store, Turco's. He's got just about everything you need. Well, you know, but I'm still a big fan of Arthur Avenue, so you can get a lot of that stuff in Arthur Avenue. But sometimes when you go in a supermarket, it's good to see everything together. You know, you don't have to go to separate stores. You know, but he's good. And then I have some cheese. which is the grated pecorino romano. And believe it or not, I did grate it. Okay. Now, you can put eggs in here and as a binder. Actually, I did get these eggs. This fresh farm eggs. There's in my town, you're allowed to have chickens, and a lot of people are doing is they're doing eggs, you know. So I didn't cop these like my father-in-law did. I mean, you know, brown, and they're brown eggs, really good. Crack it, just throw it in, right? Two of these guys in here, right? And then you can mix it. Since I'm outdoors and I got to do one hand, I'll do the right hand, but there's no phone going to ring anyway. But you know, so we'll see what happens. And just let it cook till 400 degrees or whatever. You know. There we go. Hey. That's pretty good, huh? All right, got two. There we go. That looks pretty cool, right? So then we just stick it in here. Stick one more guy here. There we go. And then I'll cook it away. And then I'll cover it, and then I'll put it in the, you know, let it cook till 400 degrees or whatever. You know. There we go. Cooking there, and I got some garlic. And what I'll do with the garlic is I'll crush some garlic and put some garlic in it. All right. Well, I don't even crush it. I'll just cut it. Right? All right. And yeah, because I'm not gonna. Sometimes I'll just take the whole clove of garlic and put it and fry it. I'm not gonna do it this time. Just throw some in there, like that. And I got a well good. Now I'll just pick these up, put them in here. Let them stay like so. In the barbecue, and I kind of cooked them up so they get easy to peel. I can show you here. All right. They let them sit for a while, and then we put them in a brown paper bag. And I just let them sit there so they can cool down. All right. And we put some of the hot peppers in there. All right. All right. That'll be it. They'll sit for a while, and then you take them out, and then you start to peel them. And I just threw in on the grill, and then I blacken them. And what you want to do is you want to remove some of this the skin on it. All right. So, and that's pretty easy. It's hot, but you know that's part of what you got to do. I mean, I have this little fancy knife I kind of like. So what we'll do is just pull these up. Just peel it. So I'm here. I'm just kind of clean this out. All right. And then we'll cut it. You really can't see this stuff. All right. All right. Now you can see what I'm doing. So we want to peel, make the skin off. I don't know actually if it's the skin. Maybe this knife will work better. Yeah. And it's I don't know who figured this thing out, how to do this. It's clever though. And I don't know how my father-in-law learned how to do this. I'm always amazed at all the food that he knew about cooking. And my mom, I mean, they never went to school with chef or what have you. They just knew how to cook them up. All right. Okay, the sun came out, so I got a little bright here, but I got to get these out of that, out of the barbecue. Let's see, we got one. Did the stuffed peppers are done. So now what I do is I have these guys here, and what we want to do is we want to trim them, and want to pop them into the jar. All right. All right. So, hey, I got it right. Look. All right, 3 of them. There you go. I cut 3 ways. Go a minute. I don't remember orange peppers. I don't know where they came from. Orange peppers. Oh, here it is. Here's a green one. There you go. I got a green one. Oh, I didn't do red. Yeah, but I did it for this, for the stuff. All right. Okay. All right. I cut some garlic up, and I just mix it in there. All right. All right. So we got garlic in here, right? Oh, I got a fork. So let's move the fork, right? Oh, a little bit of salt. Wow, there's a breeze coming from somewhere, man. Oh, it's beautiful. Now it got dark. Scary. It looks like it's going to rain. No, no, don't rain now. All right, so we're mixing that up, right? All right, we got some olive oil. We throw some olive oil in it, all right? All right, that looks good, right? Oh, what am I missing? Parsley. All right. There we go. This parsley, and cut it up. Well, let me put these here. I'll save these for later. Well, actually, what I'll do with them is I'll put them in a plastic bag with a paper towel and wrap them in there. Right? Hey, where'd you come from? Get in there. Taste this a little bit. A little small piece. It's great. It really is. If you don't like garlic, I'm sorry, nothing I can do for you. Excellent. This is came out really good, and done on a barbecue. Now let's take a look at this here, this stuffed pepper. All right, got a little knife here. I'm prepared. The pepper and chopped meat, rice, parsley. Wow. You know what? If I did this in the oven, I would have heated up my whole house. Why have an air conditioner? I do it outside, you know. Okay. Now we need the toast. I got some Valpolicella. All right. From Italy, Valpolicella, right. You know. I like the Amarone. That's sort of a, well, anyway, it's the Classico. So we'll tell a little bit here. It's all right to have it. It's the afternoon. I mean, I can have, you know, hey, a little wine in a Strega glass. It's like really cool. I like the little glasses. Well, okay. Thanks for watching, and thank you. And they say, salute to Vichendan. Good luck for 100 years. And again, thank you.